Hey guys, how's it going? JazzyBuyers2 here, and recently in the Marvel's Avengers community, there has been quite a bit of information passed around about what things could potentially be coming this year. Things have been talked about such as Ultron, a Kree raid, Melee getting buffed, and etc, etc. So let's jump right into it so you can get all the information you need. Just to quickly catch everyone up, this all started when the data miner slash journalist Miller was on his 365-day stream, where he streams for the whole year, and he talked about a mystery character coming to Marvel's Avengers. Now, throughout the course of that time, which has been like, 2 weeks, we've gotten a lot of clues and a lot more things talked about than just the mystery character, which leads up to a couple days ago when he was interviewed by DoomKillaHD, and now we're here talking about it. So I would definitely recommend going to Miller's Twitch and supporting him, because nobody would pretty much be talking about this if it wasn't for him. So give him a round of applause, say hi, have fun on his streams, and now let's get right into the video. So yeah, pretty much after DoomKilla interviewed Miller on the podcast, somebody took notes and posted it all on Reddit, and this is what we are looking at now. So from what Miller and DoomKilla were talking about, let's go down the line here. Starting with number 1, Ultron is definitely coming. Not from the stream, but Miller said he would be shocked if Ultron came after She-Hulk, definitely before or at the same time. I mean, that's pretty good to me. Next one, on a similar note, She-Hulk's villains is also definitely not Red Hulk. Red Hulk was another time, very early stuff for months before launch. Now this one I actually know a bit about because Miller told me. Fun fact, some of Red Hulk's moves are actually used in Maestro, the Super Adaptoids, and etc, etc. So he's definitely not coming. It'd be very interesting if he did and he was completely different. Next one, will the mystery character have a villain? The community consensus is that the mystery character will be like Spider-Man, a hero event. He obviously didn't have a villain. I refuse to comment further. That makes sense. If the mystery character isn't what we think it is and it's just going to be an echo, then that obviously means that it won't have a villain to go along with it. Kind of like Spider-Man and his hero event. So She-Hulk and Bucky will both be Kate and Clint level operations, not hero events nor expansions. Operation usually means hero, villain, story, 1 to 2 bonuses, like how Kate got a new mission type as a bonus and Clint got a new biome as a bonus. Although we do know that She-Hulk and Bucky will both have villains. I will do a video branching off on this. As a matter of fact, there's going to be a bunch of videos branching off on this, especially the ones with Ultron. Next one, Pym has a confession to make to the Avengers about Ultron. That has been talked about for quite a while. It was Hank's confession, where he confesses something, anything, but we'll get into that later. Phil Coulson was a cut NPC. This one I heard of because there was a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. content from what I heard, or references to be more specific, but it just got cut. The Kree invasion will likely have a raid. I could see that. I'll do a video on that later. A sequel with a new engine, according to Miller, will lead to more problems. I've seen some debate about this in the community, but it makes sense, right? Or at least from my standpoint, you have a game that runs on a different engine, but then if you go to Unreal, it's kind of just like starting over. I don't think they could transfer it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The next one says, think of season 2. Season 1 ended with 2.2 apparently. I think that was the raid, as following the same beats as season 1. Operation, smaller content, operation, smaller content, expansion, raid. Okay, well that one makes sense. So it's basically like same beats as season 1, operation. So it's like Kate, then we got smaller content, and then it was Clint, and then we got smaller content, then we got the expansion, which was Black Panther, then we got the raid. So if that falls in suit, that should be She-Hulk, smaller content, like maybe the Echo character, Bucky, and then smaller content, which would probably be like an OLT or something, then the Captain Marvel expansion, and then the Kree raid. I'm actually really excited to see what the Kree raid's going to be like. I'll make a video theorizing on it later. Alright, the next one is really important. War Machine could launch with Captain Marvel as a double feature in one patch. Holy God. Dude, I have been wanting War Machine in this game for the longest time. The longest time. And I know it was talked about that War Machine hasn't been put aside. Well, I mean, he has, but he's not, like, scrapped, right? He's at the very least been worked on. Please, God, release him before the game ends. Like, you know, this is going to be a hot take, but I never understood how people were so excited for She-Hulk, but not War Machine. It just makes no sense. But getting back onto the script here, about the mystery character, the entirety of the idea was that, let's choose someone not on the list. Miller discusses the fact that the idea of an Echo is more salvaging than it is a carbon copy. List is down to Shuri, Yelena, and Jane. And pretty much, if you guys want to know about the rest of that, I'll send you a link. No, a link will be in the description to all of Casual Avengers videos. He does a very good job at covering those. From another stream, Miller would be shocked if She-Hulk wasn't out by April. That makes sense. So if She-Hulk is kind of estimated to come out in April, what does that mean for Ultron? Are we thinking February, March even? And what will Ultron come in? Will that be like an OLT? I don't know. Who knows? Miller wouldn't consider Season 2's ending to be a we're ending the show, but rather a all threads are closed and we're waiting on our studio's confirmation for Season 3 type deal. I'm going to say this, CD, if you're watching, please make a Season 3. We need more content. This game has so much potential. Also, pay your devs right. Don't be greedy. Give them the resources they need. The Kree invasion seems to be the next War for Wakanda level expansion. I hope it's more, because the War for Wakanda level expansion wasn't really an expansion. It was just kind of an operation with a couple new things in a bootleg horde mode. Shoot, I couldn't even think of the word horde mode because it's not in the game, really. Miller wants to confirm, no matter what, we are getting through Captain Marvel. He does not know if it will all be 2022, but wants everyone to know he 100% thinks we're getting Captain Marvel. I can see that. Captain Marvel is going to be a major selling point. Miller thinks an update to Melee may be coming with She-Hulk, kind of like how the gear and resources rework came with the Claw Raid. If this is the case, then thank God, because for those who didn't know, Melee in this game, in Marvel's Avengers, like, you have characters like Black Panther and Spider-Man. Melee is doo-doo butter. Like, it is weak. It's not even that good, really. Melee is just... it's just not that good as range. Range takes king, unfortunately. So if they do buff Melee, hashtag buff Melee, I hope it'll be a good version of it. I hope it's not the CD way of doing it, where it's just like, oh, we added a couple new gear pieces, and oh, it boosts the strength. You have higher stats for might. No, we genuinely need a base Melee buff. Nothing to do with stats, nothing to do with perks, just boost it. Make it as equal as range. And then finally, let me know if I missed anything. I tried to take the most important stuff. So, like that person said on Reddit, let any of us know if we missed anything. I will be branching off into many different videos of this content because I got more to say. And, oh yeah, right, here's the final thing. Miller talked about on stream how Ultron how Roy could have been Ultron before Cosmic Cube, and how he was kind of acting out of line, etc., etc., etc. Personally, I called it in my video. I mentioned how he was acting a bit weird. I just want to say that I kind of called it. That's why I get the big buck views. And yeah, we'll talk about it more in the sequel to the Ultron video. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.